What's up guys? Today I want to talk about the power of lighting when making YouTube videos and show you the difference that having a good lighting setup makes. Now, before I even begin this video, if you reckon the current lighting and the current composition of my video is decent, then please continue watching. If you don't, then I don't know, maybe skip this video. Now, before I get into how I set up this lighting, let's talk about why it's actually important in the first place. Why should we go through the effort of getting it set up rather than just like diving into the core of like the content and the ideas behind a video. Lighting just makes a video look better, right? I don't know if credibility is the right word, but it makes you look more legit. I'll turn my lights off in a sec and you'll see how unlegit it looks. It's one of those things where it's like, you put in a bit of effort. If the angle is always the same, you pretty much only have to put in that effort once, which is like you buy the light, you set up the light, you sort of adjust the angle and see which looks good, which looks bad kind of thing. You set the angle and you leave it. And then after that, a bit of effort is carried out, then you sort of have like an instant boost for all of your videos going forward. So it's one of those things where it's like you put in the effort once, and then you continue to reap the rewards from then onwards. Even though it's an external thing, even though it has nothing to do with the core message or how deep the message is. Not that these videos are very deep, but how meaningful and how profound. Not that these videos are profound at all, but like how life-changing. Not that the videos are life-changing either, but you get my point. It has nothing to do with the actual substance, but it has everything to look with how you look on the outside. Nevertheless, the reality is that bit does count. It helps deliver a message better, and it helps in so many ways rather than hurts. So it's all upside. It's just a bit of inconvenience in setting up. So I want to go and turn the light off just to show what it looks like. And all right, I'm back, and it doesn't look that good. I've actually got my camera at 24 frames per second, which apparently is like the legit frame rate if you want things to look cinematic. So I've left it there. If you actually let your camera go in auto mode, it'll adjust the frame rate and also the ISO, but it won't look that legit. So leaving the settings constant to get it looking at and preserving the cinematic quality, this is what it looks like. And it seems like it's completely dark, but in reality, it's a sunny day, right? Looking out my window, it's a sunny day. So that's no good. And I have a very strong ceiling light that I use for work. And I'll show you what it looks like when I turn that on. All right, I'm back. And to be honest, it actually doesn't look that bad, but it definitely doesn't look pro if you're going for that look. Right? So let's turn that light off and go back to pro mode. All right, I'm back, and here we are. So it sort of looks like a basic YouTuber sort of dude talking at the camera, so all you need to do basically is get one of these big ass lights. Like that's the light. This is like the big ass softbox, which makes the light look softer rather than harsh. And there's a stand here, right? And I mean, the disadvantage with my type is I have to put a chair here and stand up every time I need to reach the adjuster light, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it is an extra step of friction, but negligible friction. When I first started trying to experiment, I would always like film in a location where it wasn't appropriate to leave the light. So you got to bring it in every time on a big ass stand and then adjust it and everything. But then nowadays I just leave it there. And so when it does come time to film, I just turn on the camera and I turn on the mic, and this is the quality. When you first get the light, you sort of want to adjust it. You want to sort of figure out the angle as well, because apparently it's meant to be on like a bit of an angle, but then that's pretty easy. You can just like sort of like keep turning. And obviously when it's like full behind you, it's no good. And if it's like full in front of you, then I mean, it's actually not bad. But if it's a bit on the side, then you get that look. So anyway, somewhat of a technical video, and that is the power of lighting. See you on the flip side, and catch you guys soon.